Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today's video is going to be this month's Diary Lovers printable. So this is coming from the Thrive range. It is a page marker going with the new Thrive stuff. I don't have all of it yet, but I do have the Paper Lovers book and the sticker book, which I've done walkthroughs of, so I will link them down below for you guys to have a look at. So the first step here is just to print it out, so I'm going to do that while I keep talking to you guys. So it just says to cut out around all the solid lines. So that's all I'm going to do. Not very complicated, this one. So the Thrive range, I haven't got all of it yet. I am definitely going to get the note papers, which are still coming. And something that I'm really happy about, this month's freebie with the Diary Lovers Club is the inspiration kit, which you guys know I love the inspiration kits. I think they're awesome. Basically they're the vision board kits. They've just renamed them something else, and I love them. I use them not just on my vision board but also all over my planner and lots of other places. So that's this month's freebie when you spend over $30. So when I grab those notepads, that will be definitely over $30 because I'll chuck something else in there as well. So that will be, I'll get that when I get there, and I'll share that with you when I get it. I'm just not quite, they're not in my local store yet, and I've already done one online order for this collection. I don't really want to do two. So I'm just cutting this out as neatly as I can, trying not to get too much of the black line on it. I just think that looks not so nice. So if I can, I'm cutting that out. I will of course link this down below for you guys so you guys can find it a little bit more easily. So there we go. That's what it looks like when it's been cut out. And then the next step says to lightly fold it in half and cut on the solid line. So basically down here. You guys know I suck at folding. I really suck at folding. So I'm going to do my best to get this right. So it says lightly fold. So all I'm going to do is just hold that down. I'm not quite in the middle, but it's close. And then just to cut along the solid line. So I just did that. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. So that's what you're left with, and basically what you do then, and I'll show you in my planner in a second, you just put it on top here and it sits at the top of your page. That's awesome. However, I'm going to trick this up just a little bit more because let's face it, this isn't going to last very long. I will show you when I do it how I'm going to use this in my planner, because I am going to use it when I do my Thrive week. But I'm just going to trick this up a little bit so that it lasts a little bit longer. So all I'm going to do, I have a laminator here. I think you guys can see that. It's just a normal laminator from Officeworks. It's nothing particularly special. And I also got a very small laminating pocket. This I got from Aldi, of all places. It came in a pack with some A4s, some A5s, and these teeny weeny little ones, which are great because I don't feel bad about wasting them. So I'm just going to put that in there. And I'm just going to send this through the laminator, and I'll be back when that's finished doing its thing. So that's what it looks like when it's come through. Somehow that's got stuck in there and kind of bent, but it's not a big deal. It's not going to affect anything here. So I'm just getting rid of the excess bit. And all I'm going to do now is just cut around the outside. This is all just by sight, and all I'm doing is just basically avoiding the little air bubble that exists in this little pocket near the paper. So I'm cutting a little bit bigger than I probably need to, but as I always say, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Seriously, the best thing about this is you could print 10. You could print 10, 20, as many as you like, really. If you make a mistake, just print another one and go again. So then what I'm doing is just grabbing my knocking it off my chair. Just grabbing my mat and my craft knife. Trying not to stab myself while I do it. And my ruler. Now you don't have to get your ruler, you could seriously just do this on its own. But then just cutting, I'm going to try and cut where I actually cut in the first place. Just seems like a smarter thing to do, but it doesn't really matter if it's not. And I'm just using the ruler because it's a little bit easier than going freehand, but not a big deal. There we go. Making sure that's pinched through, which it isn't. So just making sure that that cuts deep enough that it actually sits up. Now it is, there we go. And then I'll show you in here, and then I'll grab my planner out in a second and put it in there as well. But now you've got perfect little page marker that's actually going to have a little bit of durability. That will survive in your planner for a little while. And obviously this sort of thing can be used all over the place. You could use it with any shape in your Paper Lovers book or anything else. Just cut a little diagonal, diamond, triangle, baby thing. I'll just put it in the monthly one. So obviously it doesn't quite fit this theme, but you get the point. But it's just going to sit nicely there. It's protected. It'll sit a lot, obviously not a lot higher than your planner, but a bit. And if you don't like it sitting that high, you can always cut a little bit more. Sorry, I'll do it where you actually can see. You can actually cut up a little bit higher, and then it will sit lower on the page. And the best, like I said, the best thing about these is you can print out 50 of these if you want to. Even better, get the PDF, copy the little shape, put them into Photoshop or anything like that, put them on an A4 page. You can actually print like 20 of these at the same time. You don't have to waste the whole page with the instructions. Once you know how to make them, they're pretty bloody simple. And you can experiment with how high up or low you put them and where they sit actually on the page. So I've said this 1,000 times. That's the number one reason I love these printables, is that yes, you can use them just as they are, or you can actually experiment with them, do something different, and try and change it up just a little bit and see what you get. There's nothing, you haven't wasted anything, just a piece of paper and maybe a little bit of time. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. As I said, so this is the printable for the month. I'll link it down below. The gift with purchase this month is you get a free inspiration kit worth $14.95, I think, with any purchase over $30. With the new range coming out, if you're going to buy any of them, just remember, you're going to get them anyway. So just keep that in mind. If you have a kikki.K planner, just take it with you into your local store. They'll see that you've got one and they'll give you the free gift with purchase. The code is on the website if you're going to buy online. Stick it in there, you'll be fine, no problem whatsoever. If you did like this little layout, if you've just sort of seen it and gone, oh, that's nice, I will link it. We'll link the monthly decoration down below. You guys can check it out. Like I said, I will use this in a weekly planner decoration coming up very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that. You can find me on Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. Not so much on Snapchat, but definitely on the other two. I'll link those down below for you. Please subscribe if you did like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.